What's good, YouTube? I'm back at it again with another video. What the fuck? Hold up. And today's video is like 3 mini stories into one, because I don't feel like telling the same damn story over and over again. It's kind of like similar. These stories are similar. It's just one is longer because things happen, like a lot of more things happen in the last one I'm gonna tell you versus the first two. So, first of all, it's a disclaimer on this video because where I live at is not my city. I don't claim Vegas, I just live here. Like, I don't know who would want to claim Vegas anyway, but so to me, my city is LA. But anyway, y'all, these mini videos, it's basically how like I was talking to these girls that I had been talking to for like 2 year plus, both at not really at the same time. I knew of these girls, and we ended up creating a bond, and yeah, they ended up coming to where I live at, and we hung out and shit like that. So the first girl, I want to say the first girl that ever came to my city, the first one was, what am I gonna call her? Because I don't want to give out her actual name. I'm gonna just call her. What am I about to call her? I don't know. I'm gonna call her. What the fuck am I about to call this girl? We're gonna call the first one Purple. We're gonna call the second one Star, and we're gonna call the third one. We're gonna call the third one Thickums. The third one, they always, man. I don't want to ruin this. All right, so Purple and I, we met around the time when me and my mom and my sister moved into these apartments after we moved out of the house with my stepdad. But yeah, we was only in that apartment for like 4 months, and then we ended up moving back like right before 2021 kicked off, or actually like in January of 2021, like the end of January. Anyway, I met Purple. I was just scrolling on Snapchat. This when I worked at the landscaping place I worked at, and that's when I was like making videos all the time for y'all, because I was off on the weekends, so I had a lot of shit I could do on the weekends, and I had more freedom when I was at the apartment with just my mom and my sister. Like they didn't give a fuck what I really did, and I used to Uber it everywhere, like literally, and I knew my way around the area where we lived at, so. Yeah. Anyway, me and Purple Man on Snapchat, I was scrolling one day. She added me, and she was instantly on timing, bruh. Let me just say that she was instantly on timing. Now, me and Purple, we never dated, but there was always something there. Like I always told her, like if she ever came out, we could always do whatever, and we could have a good time or whatever. So fast forward, mind you, me and Purple are not talking at this time. We just have each other on Snapchat. We view each other's stories. And one day she hits me with, oh, remember I told you, like, I wanted to come out there and see you? I was like, yeah. And she was telling me, well, her and her mom was planning like a little road trip, a little mommy-daughter road trip, since they didn't really get along, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, and they were going to stop a few places, and then they were going to end their trip off in Vegas. I was like, cool, just let me know what days and shit, I'll work around it, and we could see each other and shit. And yeah, so I used to ask her. The dates kept moving because she didn't know exactly when and if her mom was gonna let her go. So once she found out her mom was gonna let her go, the dates were set, and I was just low-key waiting, because I'm like, well, let me see if this girl's actually gonna come. It's been a few times before this where girls say they're gonna come, it never ends up happening. And I just learned not to get my hopes up, because I'm like, shit, I'm not going to see half of these girls anyway. They look good, but it can never go nowhere because I don't do long distance, and I'm not about to FaceTime you anytime I miss you. Like, what? Come on now. Like, I've had that mindset since I tried long distance. It didn't work. Anyway, she ends up coming out here. And I felt kind of like weird at first, because the first place, the one, mind you, in Vegas, the east side has all the casinos and shit you see in the movies. So on the east side, there was a hotel I didn't really know about. And there's not a lot of hotels I don't know about out here because I've been out here since I was like 5 or 6. So I know my way around town. But anyway, she gives me like this random ass hotel that her and her mom were staying at. And I had to look this shit up because I'm like, bruh, I mean, I've never met this girl. And I'm not trying to get caught lacking either, bruh. So she could easily set my ass up, me trying to meet her and shit. So I had to like be cautious about it. And then I was low-key nervous. Nigga, driving there, I was nervous as hell, bruh. Because again, I never met this girl. We used to FaceTime and flirt, but that's about it. So I ended up seeing her. And honestly, I feel bad because maybe it was all the smoking and shit or the way the casino smelled. I mean, I don't really think that to this day. I feel like she didn't know she was musty and she ended up rushing to come downstairs to see me because we had limited time because her mom was like strict or whatever. So I seen her, we hung out. It was not a good experience. On to the second girl. Okay, what the hell did I say we were gonna call her? I fucking forgot. We're gonna call her. What are we gonna call her? We're gonna call her Slim Thick. Slim Thick. Me and Slim Thick met around COVID time. It was in December. I was doing shout outs on my Snapchat. That's how I meet half these girls. Me and Slim Thick, we met on Snapchat or whatever. She looked good. Not even gonna cap. She looked good. Light skin, light bright. She had a body on her and she played basketball. I think that's one thing. I never had a girl that hooped. I've had a girl that played basketball, but she never really took it serious. This girl was, I don't know if it's all the way true, but from what she told me, she had a scholarship. She was getting buckets. I never seen any like vids of her playing, but I believed her because, I mean, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt before I go in, you know. I ended up finding out she was a liar and she was capping about a lot of shit she used to say to me. But at the time, I'm just a young nigga trying to find my way and just talking to girls because, like, what? There wasn't shit to do around COVID time. So me and Slim Thick, fast forward, like, we know each other for a couple of minutes. I want to say 2022 I met her. She had hit me out of nowhere. I remember what I was doing when she hit me and told me the news. So she hit me out of nowhere. She got in a car accident or whatever. She was like hurt or whatever, and she fucked her knee up. So I guess like she wasn't able to play basketball no more. I felt bad for her, but she called me like I think she was in a coma, and she called me out of random off her mama phone, and was just like telling me how she missed me and shit, and how her people was gonna come to Vegas and she was gonna come with them and she was gonna do all the things we wanted to do, like when we used to talk and all this bullshit. So yeah, that happened, and yeah, fast forward February, I forgot what, I know it was in February, I don't know the exact date, but I know I went to go see her. It was emotional because I never thought I'd see this girl in person, and she looked as good as she looked in the photos, when we FaceTime, in the videos, all that shit. So I was in my feelings because like, I really thought me and this girl would work out one day, but it didn't end up lasting or whatever. I got my hug. We kissed a few times, and that was that. Like, I really didn't want to like let her go. Like, I didn't want to. I want to hug her. I didn't want to let her go. Like, I felt some type of way. You feel me? Like, I was in my feelings for sure. I was just sad about the whole situation because I'm like, this is probably the last time I see this girl. Like, she be capping, and yeah, so yeah, the last girl, Thickums. So me and Thickums actually ended up being in a relationship. Yeah, me and Thickums ended up being in a relationship. Yeah, it was toxic. It was toxic as fuck. It lasted like maybe 5 months, 6 months. Like, we argued every day. But she did a lot of things with me I don't think she's ever done before. Like, she fucked with me. Like, this girl had me watching movies on Netflix, on FaceTime with her. We slept on FaceTime every night. This was probably my last long distance relationship, now that I think about it. And shit was weird how we ended up fucking with each other because I called her one day on, not even on accident. I was just going through my call log. I forgot. I had that we had stopped talking. Like we ain't talked for a minute. I met Shorty my senior year in high school too. I think she was either a sophomore or a junior. I didn't turn 18 until the end, till the beginning of summer. And Shorty, I think I met her when she was like 16, 17. So it was only a 2 year and a half difference. But yeah, we dated while she was still in high school. We broke up in August because that's when I was at Walmart and I was starting college. And also, yeah, our relationship was just toxic as fuck. We're cool now. We don't talk every day. She be sending me TikToks about like how we met and shit. But yeah, I met her my senior year of high school. We broke up and then we got back cool after I got with another girl and then I broke up with her. There comes throughout our relationship, she told me about like 8 times she was gonna come and see me. That shit never happened. And I found out she was a manipulator and liar as well. So, yeah, anytime she said she was going to, like, I got excited because, yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to see their girlfriend that they, have feelings for and shit. And, yeah, so I finally got to see her. I can't remember if it was August or September, but she sent me the plane ticket. She's done that 3 or 4 times before that. Then she landed in Vegas and posted something in Vegas and tagged me in it on Snapchat or some shit. Then the time came to where like she sent me the hotel she was going at. And the first time I met was kind of awkward because I had to meet her at the pool deck. I couldn't go. She didn't have her own hotel room. Like she was sharing a hotel with her grandma. And she wasn't out here with like nobody except her dad and her uncle. Like she came out here with her dad, so that was even a bigger deal because she wanted me to meet her dad. So the first time we was chilling on the pool deck, she kind of initiated things because I'm a chill ass nigga, but I was shy. I was nervous too. So she gave me a kiss. We took some pictures and shit. And shout out to her because I had this big ass scratch on my 11s and she got that shit off. I don't know how the fuck she did that with her nails, but yeah, she got that shit off. Second time I met her, she snuck me in her hotel room. What happened after that? I was crazy. And then I took her on a little date. We went to, where the fuck did we go? Hamburger. I took her to Hamburger. I took her back to my crib. She got to pet my dog. She met my little cousin Juju. She even met my sister, and they didn't really like each other at the time. But it was chilling, and my sister had a liking to her, so that was cool. Shit, what else? Oh, and then we had to get something at my granny crib. You know what happened? I took her crazy. Then her dad FaceTimed her, but like, why that was going on. Had to hit the road, get her. I regret taking her home right after that damn FaceTime call because I was putting in work. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, I mean, I didn't get to see her after that day because her dad was being a dickhead. But yeah, those are the 3 girls that finally came to visit me in my city. And yeah, I know this is like a longer story time than expected. So I'm gonna have to put a clip past this date. This shit was only supposed to be 9 minutes, but it's gonna be like 14. So, yeah, y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And I told you we going up with the daily uploads. This marks day 7 since the last time I uploaded, so this is right on time. And happy Thanksgiving, y'all. If you made it this far in the video, in the comment section, shit, wish me a happy Thanksgiving too, because this year is weird. But yeah, y'all, K gang, stay up.